Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Sparrow and today we're going to talk about this. Path of Exile. By the end of this video, I'm hoping that you'll know for sure if this game is right for you. First, some in-game footage with a kick-ass soundtrack. In this video, you'll learn everything you need to know before you decide if you want to play Path of Exile, an online action RPG developed and published by Grinding Gear Games for the PC and Xbox One. In Path of Exile, you play a single character from a total of 7 classes, with view from an overhead camera exploring large outdoor areas, caves, and dungeons. You'll start the game in a dark and sinister looking world, waking up on the shores of Wraeclast, a continent that was once the center of a mighty empire, but is now a cursed land which serves as a sort of prison colony for exiled criminals. You'll battle monsters, complete quests, gain experience, and of course, loot. One of the most outrageous but awesome aspects of this game is just how much loot there is to pick up from each area of the game. I consistently found myself stopping my massacre of monsters to take a second and comb through my spoils. The game truly scratched that itch for me, and you really feel as if you're getting richer as you play the game. An interesting concept in Path of Exile is the currency system, or should I say, the lack of one. While it doesn't include the typical gold or silver that many RPG games employ, instead Path of Exile's in-game economy is based on trading currency items. These items have their own inherent uses, such as upgrading an item's rarity level, or improving an item's quality. Most of these items are used to identify, modify, and upgrade equipment. Another unique aspect of Path of Exile is its incredibly vast skill tree. You'll be able to travel across the tree to build complex combinations of skills from various disciplines. Scattered inside the tree are keystone passives that drastically alter the way a character is played. For example, the keystone Resolute technique removes your ability to critically strike, but also prevents enemies from evading your attacks. You can even add craftable jewels, which allow you to modify the tree itself, adding custom properties or influencing the effects of nearby passive skills. I really don't want to talk about the game's mechanics much more, or things you can easily find out by visiting the wiki page. Instead, I'm just going to speak my opinion about the game and certain aspects within. My goal is to give you a player's perspective, and I'll say exactly what I would say to a friend interested in the game. First and most important for most people, the cost. If you don't already know, or if this is the first time you're hearing about this game, it's my pleasure to inform you that this game is completely free to play. Well, that's it. Video's over. Go download it. I just told you you actually have nothing to lose by trying it out. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is my first ever video, and I'm pretty sure it's a bad move to end the video like that. But I know some of you guys looked to see how much time was left. Got 'em. Anyway, we're all smart enough to know that Grinding Gear Games is a business at the end of the day, so it has to make money, which can be difficult when giving things away for free. So the developers of Path of Exile have expressed that their goal is to provide an actually free-to-play game financed only by, quote, ethical microtransactions. The game offers a variety of cosmetics to make you stand out, as well as pets and stash upgrades. Most of you will be pleased to hear that this game is absolutely not, and according to the devs, never will be, pay to win. Now let's get into the actual most important part of the video. Do I enjoy it? Yes, The main story or main quest line was incredibly fun to play. I played the majority of it the first time, partied up with a friend or two, and we were constantly trying to compete for damage and flaming each other when one of us would get a good drop. And if you don't have any friends, don't even worry. About 35% of my time in-game is solo, and I still enjoy playing. On top of that, PoE has one of the friendliest communities I've seen in a multiplayer game. If I ever need help or have a question about a piece of gear or whatever, all I have to do is type in chat and someone within minutes is replying with useful information. I do have my complaints about the game, and we'll get to that, but I want to go on the record as saying that this is a fun game. I've currently got over 70 hours in it, and I play a lot of other games. It's perfect for a casual player just wanting to murder countless mobs, or serious players looking to PvP or climb the ladder. It's even fun for masochists with its hardcore game mode. In my opinion, you should give this game a go. However, I wouldn't be being honest if I said this game was perfect, or that there was nothing I didn't like. My complaints are personal opinions, and many of you won't feel the same way I do, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The player-to-player trading in this game could definitely be more streamlined. There's no marketplace or grand exchange to trade items to other people. Instead, you have to use websites like poe.trade to search for an item and see if anyone has posted it and if they're online. Then message them and teleport somewhere to actually trade them, which often leads to people not responding to you and you just sitting there and waiting for a while. But honestly, I'm fully geared on my main character, and I've got a good set of leveling gear on my second character, all of which didn't take long to obtain from actually trading. The other thing I complain about is the endgame content. A lot of people say that once you finish the main story, that's when the real game begins, and I was actually hyped by that, only to find out that the endgame was just endlessly grinding maps, which are instance levels where you kill mobs and fight a boss, and when you're done you get some loot, and then you do it again, and again, and again. I mean, it's more complicated than that. There are many videos about endgame content in PoE on YouTube, but that type of content just isn't that fun for me. But I do log in and run some maps from time to time when I feel like murdering thousands of monsters, and I could see how it could be fun for most people. So again, my complaints are just my opinion, and you may not feel the same way. Before we get to the end, I want to thank you for watching my first video. I plan on doing a lot of this content in the future, and I hope you guys will subscribe to hang out. Do me a favor and leave a comment, tell me what you thought and what I should improve on. Also leave a like if you think I did a good job, and if you didn't, that's fine. You just won't be invited to my birthday party. If you're still watching and you've decided to play Path of Exile, I highly recommend checking out a couple of guides for building your character on YouTube and on the forums. It really helps you tackle that massive skill tree and helps you not get crushed when you're near the end of the game. Also, use the website poe.trade. It's a good resource and one of the only methods of buying and selling valuable items. Finally, Path of Exile is a great game. Tons of hours of exciting gameplay, both alone and partied up, with no cost to download and no pay-to-win crap. It's, in my opinion, worth the time and hard drive space you'll spend on it. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Again, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.